The outside of the field goes Horace, occupies its stall. Light goes on immediately. Field set. And racing as the gates have opened back, and Rhythmic Bell was the first to hit the ground. Wide out Lady Derringer's got early speed, and pushing up as well Claire Ann is going to roll to the top. Claire Ann, Lady Derringer fighting out the lead early. Here's Barramundi and Horace coming across. Well, it's like the charge of the Light Brigade going by Northerly Lodge, and now taking off Horace. Horace has burned to the lead at the 1400. Gee, the field strung out all of a sudden as Horace raced to a big lead. Out by 3 extra 0. Barramundi taken hold of very quickly, had the mouth wide open against Fiore. A further 2 lengths behind them, Lady Derringer, followed by Brown Morn. Over on the outside, Sale Session, covering up Claire Ann, who was one of the first away, now back midfield. Likewise, Rhythmic Bell getting back into the ruck also. On the rails, Miss Santa Claus, Metallic Marlin 3 deep in the back half, and then Denia Rock being followed by Ultimate Deal. And towards the tail, but wider out on the course, is Flaming Dragon at the 800 mark, and he's come back to them now with Horace. Horace on top, about to be joined on the outside by Barramundi going up there. Horace kicks again though from Barramundi. Third, Brown Morn about to loop the field. Goes around them 3 wide, 600 from the judge. Lady Derringer trailing it. Also back there on the rails, extra 0 handy, and now making its move around them. Parnham takes off with the well-fancied Sale Session. In behind the Metallic Marlin. Rhythmic Bell getting away from heels, Miss Santa Claus. Denia Rock, Ultimate Deal back there. Claire Ann, Forget Flaming Dragon into the home straight. 300 left to go, and now going to the lead, Barramundi. Down the outside, Sale Session though is coming after it very quickly at the 200. Barramundi nursed in front by Fiore. Parnham's got the stick out on Sale Session. Sale Session, Barramundi coming away to fight out the finish. Sale Session going better than Barramundi. Sale Session wins it. Sale Session 3/4 Barramundi. Brown Morn third. Metallic Marlin fourth home. Miss Santa Claus next in Ultimate Deal. Denia Rocker, Gap, Rhythmic Bell, Claire Ann, Flaming Dragon, Lady Derringer, extra 0 well back in proceedings, and Horace, who was responsible for a very bold gallop out there in front, had knocked up to run last. Number 7, the winner, Sale Session. Sale Session, Chris Parnham for trainer Dan Morton. Got a lovely drag into the race at the right time between the 7 and the 500 as Barramundi had moved up left in front after the leader Horace gave it away, but you could see that the favourite, the well backed in favourite, Sale Session, was stalking, and probably just a matter of time before he took Barramundi and put it away. Brown Morn a distant third. Metallic Marlin is fourth home, third favourite to win this afternoon, and a Sessions 3-year-old from Unfurl for Oakland Park and Carol Morton at career start number 4, over the top of Barramundi by Toronado, Lucy Fiore for Teddy Martinovich, and Brown Morn by A Lot from Toy of War, S.J. Miller teaming up with Joe as a party. 3/4 by 2.5 in a very sharp 150.4. 150.4. They were going lickety-split for the first 800 or so. Home in 36.65, 7.31 and 6. And another favourite saluting here at Ascot at this midweek meeting. On to race 4, the Key Clean for fillies and mares over 1,200. The next of the day, and a good lineup as well. As we head downstairs, Dan Morton is there in the yard, and he's now with our man, Lock Taylor.
Thanks, Darren. Nice maiden win from Sale Session as Dan Morton joins me now. Dan, has this fellow always been the type that you'd expected to stretch out in trip like we've seen here today?
Probably been a bit of a slow burn for mine. Neville Duncan, bred Oakland Park, they were always keen to see him out mile plus. So, yeah, he was confident he'd get there, and yeah, it was a solid win today.
How did you view the way that he stayed over the 1,800 metres? Is he the type of horse that we could see out in trip further, in your opinion?
Oh, I would think so. Off the back of that, it was pretty solidly run, and he looked like he had plenty left getting to the line. So, yeah, I think so.
This time of year, it's always nice to have a 3-year-old that can get out over this type of journey. Could he potentially chime in some of those Derby lead-up races?
Yeah, it's a thing. If they can stay, they can't all stay. So, yeah, we might look at that and work backwards. But, we're just little steps at, it's only a maiden, so we'll just work from there.
How do you assess the chances of Blazing Emerald in the next?
Probably similar in my mind. She was, going good last time round. She trialled okay there last set. So if she gets a good run throughout, I think she'll go well.
Well done here and good luck in the next.
Thank you.
There's Dan Morton after the win of Sal Session. Really well backed late. Went around as the favourite to make it 3 from 3 favourites, saluting in the first 3 races here at Ascot, and just a lovely controlled ride from Chris Parnham. And it looked like there was a sliding doors moment down the back straight, Scott, where Brown Morn, who was a huge run to finish third, was 3 deep, no cover, and Chris just popped on the back of him, and from there had a lovely trail into the race.
And I think that's probably actually turned out to be quite a good thing for Brown Morn, because he is that one pace staying type, real grinder. So they put the speed on, he was kept out of trouble, and he's done well to hold on and run third. And he's paid $7.80 a tickie for those punters here that have made their way out to follow him. But for the winner, he's ended up paying $2.50 on the tote. So he's got nice and short late with the big drift there on Barramundi. But considering the run that he endured, just taking the rest of the field to Horace, there's a win in Barramundi right around the corner. But it's 7, 3, 1 and 6 after race number 3. First winner led all the way. Second winner led all the way, and this one's been able to loop them at the top of the home straight over the 1800. Chris Parnham joins us now. Chris, you obviously rode this horse first up at 1300, but it looks like the 18 is much more up his alley.
Yeah, I think so. He seems like a nice staying horse going forward, so still learning his craft, but he's doing all of it on raw talent at the moment, so it's a good sign.
As you typically do when there's one caught 3 deep, you don't mind joining that 3 wide moving line?
Yeah, the pace was good for the first couple of furlongs, but they really did sort of stack up. And yeah, when I saw the opportunity, I was happy to get into that line.
Who's the best of the rest for Chris Parnham? Kel Killamont certainly seemed to think the Diamond Dancer was out to win.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, she's probably got bigger fish to fry this prep, but yeah, form late last year was pretty good. So yeah, should be hard to beat.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks.
There's Chris Parnham combining with Dan Morton and Sal Session to break a maiden status, getting out to 1,800 metres for the first time, taking out the MCA Polytrack maiden on the other side of the break. We'll find out where is our jockey's favourite holiday destination.